So I hear you're going on a 1-week vacation, and the timing is perfect because I just got back from a 1-week vacation. I wanted to make things easier in your life and my future life. Here's what I pack for a 1-week vacation, and you can save this video, follow it as a guide, but like I said, this is really for future me, so I don't have to use my brain cells later thinking about what do I need to pack. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is what I have as my luggage setup. So I have 2 pieces, my expandable carry-on luggage and then my carry-on bag. This carry-on is literally my new favorite luggage anything I've ever had. This is from Quince, and I do have to say a huge shout out to Quince. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. A lot of the clothes I'm going to be sharing with you later on is going to be from Quince, but this luggage I actually purchased completely on my own. They didn't even know about it, and I'm obsessed. This is the expandable, larger kind of carry-on luggage, and I have taken it both on domestic and international flights. I was so pleasantly surprised with their luggage. In fact, on this last trip, we had another brand and also this, and as we were pulling them, my husband became increasingly jealous and then asked me to buy him one of these as well because the push. Do you hear that? This is so smooth and so easy to push. You barely need to use a lot of strength. It has like the double wheels at the bottom, and I feel like that's such a game changer. It's about as big as you can get for carry-on, which still fits all of the different flights that I'm able to go on, and it also has the expandable option. These are the 2 pieces. Let's go ahead and open this up and pack it up. So here are all of the main clothes we're going to pack. I have 4 shirts, 2 shorts, a long skirt. If you're not a skirt person, you can swap this out with a pair of trousers, jeans in case it gets chilly, 2 dresses. If you're not a dresses kind of person, feel free to swap it out with 1 more outfit. And then I have 2 layering kind of things. I picked a cardigan and then also a long sleeve shirt. Then I have a pair of pajamas. This is where I would start packing up my packing cube. So I'm going to take any of the bottoms that I know go with particular tops and pack them together. I know these 2 tops are probably going to pair well with this skirt. So I'll actually lay all the pieces together. This is a shirt, the bottom, and another shirt. And then I will roll them up because I know I'm going to wear them together. The bottoms I know I'm going to wear with either one of the tops. So then as a big roll, grabbing my packing cube. I love a compression packing cube. It has an extra zip to make it even flatter. So then I will put this inside. And I feel like rolling it like this prevents it from having more wrinkles. With the jeans, I can pair them with anything, and same with the skirt. I'll put the dresses together in another packing cube. Then I can put my pajamas and outerwear in here. And then this top is actually going to be the base of my airplane outfit. I like to have a single outfit that I wear on all of my travel days. So going and coming, I start with comfy pants, a top that hopefully I can get away with not wearing a bra. This one actually has a built-in bra inside, a layering piece, because you never know if you're gonna get hot or cold on the airplane. This time I'm also taking a denim jacket to just throw on top. This is going to be my outerwear piece that I have for the entire trip. So whether that's a leather jacket or a denim jacket, just something that will match everything and matches the weather for your trip. Additionally, you'll want to pack socks and underwear for your trip. I like to pack 1 pair of socks for every single day on the trip, plus 1 pair of underwear for every single day of the trip, plus 2 extras. Because you never know. It's the worst feeling if you ever run out of socks or underwear, so I just like to make sure I have extras. Next, I'm packing my cosmetics bag. It has 2 compartments. My skincare at the top. If you have very particular issues with liquids, I'll use a Ziploc bag and then put it inside here where I know I have a lot of liquids so that I can take it out easily. And then on the inside I have my makeup. Oh, and a small little tip, I'll pack everything first and use all of the makeup only in my travel stuff to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. If I can do my whole routine with what I'm taking here, I can do it on my trip too. Okay, now we got clothes, our dresses, socks and undies, our makeup bag, some outer layer pieces. I like packing up a dirty laundry bag. It zips open into a full bag. For shoes, I like keeping it simple. This is my pair I'm going to wear onto the plane, a pair of sneakers. And then I have my pair that I'm packing. I like taking a pair of sandals, but these I can do so many steps in. These are so comfy. They're from Teva. My sandals, I'm going to put inside a shoe bag. So for the sandals, I tend to pick something that I can use for both water and walking and matches dresses. So this covers all of those things. Also, for most trips, I like to bring some kind of swimsuit. You just never know. The hotel might have a swimming pool and you don't want to be caught without a swimsuit when you want one. I like to pack this inside a wet bag in case I have a wet swimsuit so that later when I come home, I won't have wet clothes. For hair tools, I like just taking a curling iron. Most places already have a dryer in the hotel room, but with a curling iron, I can do just about any kind of nicer hairstyle. And of course, I can't forget my toothbrush. This might be different for each person, and also if you want to do a full-size luggage versus a carry-on, if you have any oversized liquids, large items, obviously you have to pack that in here as well. All right, now for the carry-on bag. This is the bag that goes under the seat in front of you. You can only carry one. So I like to, of course, bring a purse. I have my wallet. I also have a little mesh bag inside here. I always keep a hand sanitizer, extra medication that I might need on hand, lip balm, and I also like putting just like a little hand lotion kind of thing. I like to also carry some kind of granola bar in case I get a little hungry on the flight. Sometimes they don't feed you. Or the mask if I need it. Tissues if I need it, but definitely before you leave, make sure you have your ID or your passport with you. I like to keep that inside my purse and then put my purse inside the carry-on bag. I also always bring hand sanitizer wipes to just wipe down the airplane and everything so that I don't get sick. For electronic-y things, I like carrying a separate little pouch with all of my wires and chargers. This is just a power bank that I have that attaches to my phone. My AirPods, of course. I love the noise cancellation, an extra charger for my phone. And in additional to my AirPods, I actually like carrying a pair of wired headphones as well. Sometimes they give them to you, sometimes they don't. But specifically what I like having is one that will plug in with an audio jack. And with this, I have an audio adapter. So if my AirPods run out of power, I can also listen to whatever I need on my phone, but I can also use it on the airplane for in-flight entertainment. If there's any kind of like valuables, particular jewelry you want to take, I don't necessarily like keeping that away from my person. So I just have a little container where I'll put extra earrings, rings, necklaces, things that are more valuable because I want to keep it with me. I don't like only relying on an airplane's entertainment system, so I usually try to load up my phone with any kind of streaming like movies, TV shows. I'll try to download audiobooks and books onto my phone that I want to read during the flight. I like having one sort of analog activity to do, or it doesn't have to be analog. Sometimes I'll bring like a switch system. This time I brought a journal with me so I can do some journaling on the flight. And then also for me, I feel like this is a non-negotiable. I always take some kind of hat. Particularly, I love this one because it folds up, especially if I'm going to like a beachy location. And of course, a pair of sunglasses. This is one that I just got recently and I am obsessed. I think they look so cute. These are also from Quince. Very affordable, very nice quality. Honestly, it's packed pretty light, but it's usually because when I go on a flight and I buy extra things, I want to have space. And then also, if I'm just only doing big checked luggage, I like to carry one extra outfit set with me in case my luggage ever gets lost. I at least have one pair of like extra underwear, socks, and a full outfit to change into. Oh, and one final thing. For my personal item bag, always look for one that has one of these luggage sleeves because it makes such a huge difference being able to slide it over the pulling part of your luggage. I cannot go on a trip without a luggage sleeve on my bag from now on. This is all packed and ready to go. All right, here is our nice travel outfit, a denim jacket, my linen shirt. I like having more than a single layer if possible. But I just wanted to show you a few mix and match example outfits of what I like to wear when I travel. The main point here is versatility. So starting off with this top, it's one of my favorite shirts right now. It's 100% linen, super airy, but also works really well for layering. Hello, how cute is this matching set? There's something about a matching set that always feels really pulled together. And I don't know if you know this about Quince. They do the direct to customer sales, and so the prices are incredibly good. And they also have a 365-day return policy. So it has quickly become one of my favorite places to shop. But again, I can just mix and match this with so many different things. I am totally a maxi skirt kind of gal. This one is made of cotton gauze, which is one of my favorite materials to wear. It's so lightweight, so breezy, so comfy, very, very stretchy on the waist. I like to also do a little waist wrap like that, and all of a sudden it just looks like you have so many different outfits. I always like a couple of dressy options in case I have any nice dinners to go to. A little cardigan over the shoulders. It's so soft, but it's a brushed cashmere, so it has like the most beautiful fuzziness to it. The texture on this, it really adds a lot of dimension. It's so pretty. And this is also a cropped silhouette, so if you're short like me, it really, really works. But again, if I wanted to style it, you see what I mean? It just matches everything. I'm actually wearing this not over a skirt, but this is a whole dress. This has pockets, linen as well. So I'm just in a very breezy, linen-y era of my life right now. And did I mention these straps? They're also adjustable. They have buttons in the back. So if you tend to have a longer torso or a shorter one, you have a little bit of wiggle room there. I love this. So cute. You could literally wear this sightseeing, but then out to dinner. I'll also be linking everything I shared, like my luggage that I'm completely obsessed with. I'm gonna link that all for you in the info box below in case you're interested. So that's everything that I packed up for 1 week. If you liked this video or found it helpful, I would love it and appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment if there's something that I missed that is an absolute must-have for you when you're packing. If you like this video and you're into beauty, fashion, skincare, life, and you would like to follow this channel, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys.